Hi everybody, it's me, Creepy Paige, and sorry I haven't been posting that much. And I remember that I asked about the name thing. I'm probably going to do it like Rose, since one of you guys said you wanted it to be a Rose, and one of you guys wanted it to be YN. I'm going to go with Rose, because I think it's like a cool name. But again, if you don't want the name to be Rose, you can always just change it to whatever name you want. And so yeah, since you guys are listening to it too, so you can feel free to just change it. I really don't mind. So yeah. And yeah, that's all, and I'm now going to start reading. So yeah, let's get into it. Rose point of view. It's been hard living with everyone. Everything same creepypasta like to randomly show up. Jeff won't stop hitting on me. An offender keeps attempting to give me roses. Rose. Which have been told not to take. Which I've been told not to take. Laughing Jack has been getting distant for the first couple of days. He was nice, always at my side, protecting me, but slowly he has been drifting away. Without him, I feel empty, but it's not love, right? It's just because he is the only person there for me. Rose. Wait, I'm gonna try to do a little kid's voice. Rose. Sally says, gently poking my arm. Oh, sorry, Sally. I was just thinking, I reply, rubbing the back of my neck. Rose, you've been thinking a lot lately. Is something wrong? She asked, crawling closer to me. No, I'm just tired. It's all. She nodded, smiling to herself. She walked off elsewhere, leaving me alone in the mansion's library. I've been spending all my time here alone, apart from the occasional appearance of Jeff and Offender Man. I got up, walking out the library, maybe taking a shower will calm my nerves. I walked up the stairs and down the hall to me in Laughing Jack's room. I always want to say LJ, but it's Laughing Jack. But again, they're both the same person, but it's just Laughing Jack room when I bumped into someone. I'm sorry, I said quietly, looking up into those black and white features that I very much missed. Remember your place, human. Oh, okay. Remember your place, human. Laughing Jack says coldly. As soon as those words came out of his mouth, I froze. My heart now felt heavy. Is he mad at me? For something, I walked to our room and grabbed clothes from my closet, walked into the bathroom and turned on the wet water, undressing and stepping in as the water cascaded down my back. I heard the bathroom door open, oh crap, and looked out the curtain. No one was there. After washing myself, I got out and dried off. I would have not gone out of the shower like if someone was in there, I'd make sure I have something to protect myself. Like you better come out before I don't know. Just that I wouldn't come out at all because I don't want them to like see my no clothed body and stuff. Yeah, I'd ask them to please go away. I'm taking a shower. I got out and dried off, changing into a pair of black shorts and green tank top and knee-length black socks. I walked out of the bathroom to be met by colorless friend, a weird emotion filling his eyes. Rose? Okay. Rose, he said with a husky voice. Oh my god. Hi, laughing. I was cut off by a pair of warm lips on mine. Ooh, sorry. Tasting like sweet candy. Sweet candy. I felt his tongue gently glide against my bottom lip and slowly opened my mouth. If this is gonna be a lemon, I don't know where this is going, but if it's gonna be a lemon, just, I don't know. It didn't say anything about it, but I don't know. It's okay, we'll just see. We'll see. Silently opened my mouth, giving him better access. His hands found my waist, pulling me closer as I wrapped my arms around his neck. Our tongues battled for dominance, and he won. Exploring his new territory, we broke apart from the kiss, panting as the need to breathe came despite Rose sorry Rose, he panted. I love you. Everything stopped. Did I love him too? It's been such a short time of knowing him. How do I know? I love you too, LJ, I said, gently laying my head on his shoulder. Okay. Chapter 6, Relationship. Laughing Jack's point of view. Even after we shared our feelings towards each other, Jeff and Offenderman never stopped trying to get into my sweetest Rose's pants. She's done a good job at not letting them control her, but I have a nagging fear in the back of my mind that she'll break eventually. The thought of Offenderman or Jeff getting to her before I can beat down on me enough to make me swirling a bit of depression. No, not you, no. Sorry, why did I laugh? That's so mean. Okay. Laughing Jack? Rose's sweet voice rang out. Yes, my sweet. Clown voice. Yes, my oh my god. Yes, my sweet. I reply, facing her. She looks as though she's debating something. Can I go for a walk alone? She was shaking as she was terrified of my reaction. Yes, you can, but just be back before 8, okay, Rose? She nodded, looking at the clock, and ran off to go for her walk. I heard the living room door shut, indicating that she'd had left already. I hope she doesn't run into trouble. I got up and walked out of my room, heading for the door when I felt a searing pain coursed through my body, crossed through my body. I looked up and saw Jeff with a metal bat. She will be mine. She will she will what the frick? Okay. She will be mine. Worst Jeff voice ever. He said just before I blacked out. Sorry for the short chapter, my dear reader. Okay. Kidnap and rescue. We're gonna rescue LJ. Yay! I swear. Okay. Chapter 7. Kidnap and rescue. Okay, first quick. Okay. Rose point of view. I felt like an animal, caged, scared. I mean, after all, how do you expect me to react being in the house full of monsters? They're not monsters. The people who hurt them are monsters. They're not the monsters. I mean, like, they're serial killers, but it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm glad I got away from the monsters of people who titled themselves my parents. Their air is the house. That house is suffocating, but Laughing Jack never lets me outside. So I was really happy for him to let me go for a walk. Before I'd left, the clock had read 7:24, giving me about 36 minutes to get home. I walked out the door, a house, and heard a bang, the sound of wood on a wall. Maybe. I dismissed it, as the creepypastas tend to get into rather physical fights around 15 minutes into my walk. I heard another pair of footsteps trailing my own. I assumed it was my imagination or one of Slenderman's illusions. After Laughing Jack kissed me, did we become a relationship? Are we a thing? These thoughts raced through my mind when all of a sudden I felt an arm wrap around my waist. I looked down, seeing the arm being one covered with bloody sleeves, and a pale, leathery hand. Jeff. I struggle in his grip, but his grip got stronger. His other arm came over my shoulder, holding a rag. Oh no. I can't read the top. Go away. Placing the rag roughly over my mouth as I struggled for several minutes. Laughing Jack, save me, was the last thought before I passed out. Oh no. Jesus. Oh my God, no, go away, ad, please. Sorry. There we go. An X, there's an X. Let me go. Thank you. Are you serious? Okay. Out. Okay. Chapter 8. Where am I? Sorry. Love, Loss, and Vampires is an original story by... Oh, I thought it was part of it. No, gosh. Okay. Jeff's point of... Sorry, that was my cat. I'm not sure if you heard that noise, but it was my cat. Being up at home. Jeff's point of view. Rose fell into my arms after a while of Rose fell into my arms Rose fell into my arms after a while of holding Soliform to her mouth. I already knocked out LJ and planned on a little surprise for when she wakes up. Laughing Jack's point of view. I wake up tied to a chair in a cement Seller. Jeffrey Woods, where the fuck are you? Oh gosh. Jeffrey Woods, where the fuck are you? I can't really scream because everybody's asleep, so. Jeffrey Woods, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Untie me this instant so I can beat your white leathery ass. Oh my god. My anger caught ahead of me and I forcefully pulled against roughly pulled against my restraints. Jesus, calm down. Jesus, calm down. I'm right here. Jeff opened the hall cellar door, carrying an unconscious Rose in his arms. What did you do to her, you bastard? I screamed, struggling harder. Don't get your panties in a knot, old man. He's not old. Don't get your panties in a knot, old man. I just used chloroform. She will be awake soon enough. He said, closing the door with his foot, and walked over, sitting Rose in a chair a little bit away from me. Rose, baby, wake up. Wait, who the frick is saying that? Oh, okay, it's OJ. Got it. Rose, baby, wake up. Oh my gosh. I screeched, trying to move my chair closer to hers. You idiot, shut the fuck up and stop moving. Jeff screamed, turning towards me and kicked me where the sun doesn't shine. Oh crap. Oh no. Bringing tape and wrapping it over the lower half of my face, he tied Rose to the other chair. Well, that's no way to treat your guest. Wait, is she a guest? I'm not sure, but she seems like a guest. She's special. And how dare you do that to people? Jesus. I know you might be a serial killer, but Jesus, come on. If you really like a person, just he did try, but just try harder. Don't kidnap them. I'm such a yandere. Oh my god. Rose's point of view. I woke up in the sound of muffled screaming, my eyes blurry in a brain-splitting headache. My eyes gradually came to force. On Laughing Jack, right across from me. He's tied to a chair with tape on his lower face. I move my arms and legs to quickly find I'm tied down. Laughing Jack, I say, my voice coming out hoarse. Oh, Laughing Jack, I say, my voice coming out hoarse. His eyes widen, noticing I'm awake. His muffled screams come out once again. Look what we have here. A familiar voice ring. One I was not happy with hearing. His pale face coming into view. He was on one knee in front of me with his hand on the upper part of my thigh. Don't touch. No, you have to ask permission, you idiot. Don't do that. That's so mean. Don't touch other people. Jesus. So mean. Don't touch others. Only if they say you can. Always ask for permission. Always. No matter who it is, always ask for permission. Doesn't matter if you're dating them. Well, doesn't matter if you're dating them. Doesn't matter if you're not dating them. Always ask freaking permission. Okay? That's a no-no. Okay. Where am I? rubbing little circles. Jeff, what the fuck am I doing here? I asked, my voice coming out even more hoarse. Psh, gosh. Jeff, what the fuck am I doing here? Gosh, I asked, my voice coming out even more hoarse than before, due to me holding back tears. Well, you see, you won't give me the time of day, so I decided that it was 'cause of Laughing Jack. So I'm gonna get rid of him and make you mine. Hold up. My TV stopped. I don't like it when it's... Anyway, okay. The last part he said in a somewhat husky tone. Laughing Jack began thrashing around, eventually knocking his chair over. Jeff looked annoyed and stood up, going to pick Laughing Jack's chair up and sitting it up. Rose, I'm gonna give you a choice of what you want first. Either I can make you mine first, or I can kill Laughing Jack first. Jeff then laughed crazily. Leave him alone, Jeff. I'll do anything. Just please leave Jack alone. Tears filled my eyes and poured out. Jeff got in an evil smile. I got prepared for the worst. Be my girlfriend, he said, smiling dreamfully. I was shocked. That's it? Jack looked just as shocked as I did, then shook his head. Fine, I'll be your girlfriend. Just look like... Oh, sure, crap. Fine, I'll be your girlfriend. Just let him go, I said, my tears drying on my pale skin, but more spilled. Jeff walked over to me and crossed down, leveling his face with mine. For the first time, I was able to see his features. Despite what I had read on the internet about him, he had eyelids, but they were burnt to the point it looked like he's wearing eyeshadow. He doesn't have any eyelids. He burned them off. He burned them off. He doesn't have any. He also had lips. Wow, lips that were actually, at first, when I realized about Jeff the Killer, I actually thought he had eyeshadow on. Until I read this story, I'm like, oh, so that's what all the black stuff around the eyes are. I thought it was just eyeshadow for a second, but I was wrong. It was smoke of his eyelids. Wow. How does he sleep? What the heck? How the frick does he sleep, though? He also had lips that were rather pink, despite his leathery skin. He gently cupped my face. Promise me if I untie you, you won't hurt me, you won't hurt me or run. I nodded. He untied my ropes. Jeff then gently picked me up, sitting me on my feet, and wrapping his arms around my waist. I stood there holding back tears. Jeff cupped my face gently and kissed me. He deepened the kiss, and when he noticed I wasn't responding, he tightened his grip on my jaw, forcing me to respond. I began to kiss back. He bit my lip. He was way off asking for it. His way of asking for entrance. I opened my mouth, his tongue invading mine. He explored my mouth. The taste of his tongue was revolting. He finally pulled away, leaving a trail of saliva. Spit. He ripped my tears. He wiped my tears away, and gently jumped. I gently jumped. He frowned and mumbled something I didn't quite catch. He took his hands off me and walked over to Laughing Jack, who looked stunned. Jeff then ripped the tape off Laughing Jack's mouth and untied only one of his hands. There now. I'm taking my girlfriend back to the mansion. See ya when you get out. I no longer had the guts to face Jack. Jeff pulled me up and carried me back to the mansion. Jeez. That was it. I'm probably going to make another tomorrow. Maybe. Not sure. But yeah, those were the chapters. And yeah. It's weird because I realized to almost all the stories I've read on here, my bed drowned. Kind of my eyelash. Well, I don't think about my eyelash Jack. I don't think so. I have to actually update on that one too. So, yeah, and then this one, it's weird because Jeff is now always the bad guy. I don't know why. Well, Jeff was kind of controlled on Ben Drown. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm mumbling on here. Anyway, but yeah, he seems like not a victim. A victim. He seems like the bad person here, but I'm probably gonna do a Jeff the Killer ex-listener, because why not? He's cool. He could be mean at times and he has anger issues. But he's still cool though. He's a cool creepypasta. He pretty cool. He dope. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's it. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. And also, what do you guys think? Should I make Should I make a Jeff the Killer ex-listener? Should I? I'm just wondering. Should I or should I not? Because, it sounds pretty cool. I want to see what they are. Well, I know what they are, but I want to see how they a Jeff the Killer ex-listener. I want to read it, see how it is, to see if he's going to be a bad guy or a good guy in that one. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Bye.